with less than a year to go to the Summer Olympics and Paralympic Games in Japan, organisers are busy lining up host towns to receive athletes from over 200 countries and regions that will take part in next year's events.
And among them, Rikuzentakata in Iwate prefecture has been picked to host Singapore athletes. CNA's Michio Ishida visited the coastal city before the country's largest typhoon at the weekend to find out more.
67-year-old Setsuko Hasegawa is looking forward to the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. The resident of Rikuzentakata will be hosting Singapore athletes at her home during the Games.
あと隣の部屋なんですけれど、
ちょっと見せていただいて。
ここに2名くらいです。で、これ今度泊まるのでちょっと布団を干しておきます。
Mrs. Hasegawa has hosted foreign visitors before.
一番最初はパラオのと交流が高田市あったので、パラオの子どもたちが泊まったりとか、あとアメリカの方だったりとか、あとつい最近だとシンガポールの方も泊まられて。
That Rikuzentakata has been selected to be the host town for Singapore athletes is also a gesture of appreciation by the city to Singapore. Coastal Rikuzentakata was one of the hardest hit cities in the 2011 disaster. In the aftermath of the tsunami that killed 1,700 people, funds were pouring in from Singapore for the reconstruction of the city. Mrs. Hasegawa herself is a victim of the tsunami. The construction firm she took over following her husband's death was destroyed in the disaster. 4 employees died. One sign of the deepening ties between Singapore and Rikuzentakata, for the first time a fair featuring Singapore was held in the city. The Singapore Fair took place at Rikuzentakata Community Hall, where Singapore's signature dishes such as chicken rice and laksa were served to the people of Rikuzentakata. With donations from Singapore, this community hall opened in 2015, and thereafter Singapore has also funded other facilities here in Rikuzentakata. And last year, Rikuzentakata has agreed to host Singapore for the 2020 Olympic and Paralympic Games. The Host Town Initiative is a project by the government of Japan to promote exchanges between locals from across the country with their foreign visitors during next year's big event.
And I certainly hope that our athletes will be able to visit next year to see for themselves, how much the reconstruction has progressed, and at the same time how much we still need to support their efforts going forward.
And Rikuzentakata coastal land is now 10 meters higher than before. It used to be a popular beach resort before the tsunami hit.
防災とかあるいは減災という言葉がありますけれども、そういうことを学べる場所にしたい。日本中世界中の人に我々の経験をしっかり伝えることによって自分自身の命をどう守っていくのかということを勉強していただける場所にしたいなと。
Just this September, it opened the Iwate Tsunami Memorial Museum. The city is developing a 120-hectare area into a memorial park. It will continue to preserve the famous pine tree that survived the tsunami. Michio Ishida, CNA, Rikuzentakata, Iwate Prefecture.